tracing the edges of a hollow sound, a silver reflection where the quiet is found. No shadows in the hallway, no footprints on the floor, just the weight of a whisper we don't carry anymore. Sifting through the friction of a ghost in the design, caught between the frequencies of a long forgotten line. We are the echoes in the grave, the beautiful healing of a soft and silver rain, lost in the resonance of a velvet dream, flowing like a shadow on a digital stream. Oh, let the static turn to light in the deep and holy surrender of the night. Dissolving into texture of a sky so blue and deep, where the memories are waking while the weary world is asleep. A masterpiece of absence in a world without a name, filtering the embers of a cold and silver flame. Floating in the pulse, finding the center of the silence. We are the echoes in the grave, the beautiful healing of a soft and silver rain, lost in the resonance of a velvet dream, flowing like a shadow on a digital stream. Echoes in the grave, fading into the glow. Just let go. Lost in the indigo, where the quiet echoes grow, a ripple in the dark, searching for a spark. No shadows on the wall, just the rhythm of the fall, submerged in every hue of a ghost I never knew. It's adrift without a shore, a knock upon a door that isn't there at all, watching the starlight crawl, caught in a silver frequency, a haunting kind of transparency, drifting on waves of analog gold, in a dawn's early light, still shivering in the night. Tune it in, let it begin. The warmth of the cold, the truth in the fold. Caught in the silver frequency, a haunting kind of transparency, drifting on waves of analog gold, in a story that remains untold. Oh, let the static wash me clean. In the spaces where we've never been. Silver frequency, still broadcasting, still waiting. A shiver in the airwaves, a ghost within the lines, tracing every shadow that the daylight leaves behind. No echoes in the hallway, no footprints on the floor, just the weight of secrets we don't carry anymore. Sifting through the white noise, looking for a spark, caught between the frequencies, glowworms in the dark. We are the silence between the stations, a fading pulse and a digital dream, lost in the waves of a slow vibration, drowning in colors we've never seen. It's a beautiful kind of breaking, a melody made of glass. Hold the breath that we're taking before the signals pass. Before the signals pass. Dissolving into velvet, the texture of the night. Everything is hazy in the flickering of light, forbidden to the memory, forgotten by the soul. Parts of us are missing, but the heartache makes us whole. Spinning, then at the date we're on, wait for the hiss, then we are gone. We are the silence between the stations, a fading pulse in a digital dream, lost in the waves of a slow vibration, drowning in colors we've never seen. Just stay, just you, just Watching the streets wash out in the persistent rain. I haven't slept since Tuesday. I haven't tried to speak, just reading old letters from the middle of the week. You told me the distance was a bridge we couldn't cross. Now I'm just measuring the weight of the total loss.
I'm running on coffee and the ghost of your light, trying to balance the scales of the long lost night. You're in a time zone that I don't understand. I'm holding the phantom of your touch in my hand. It's not the anger, it's not the fire that stays, it's the quiet erosion of these indigo days.
We thought we were steady, we thought we were bold, but stories like ours never do what they're told. The signal is wavering, the frequency's thin. I'm waiting for the moment to let the light in. Oh, we're fading out on a broken horizon line, wishing the rhythm of the world would finally align. It's a slow motion spiral, a slide in the dark, just a flicker of hope, just a dying out spark.
Don't look for the answers, don't look for the why. We're just two satellites lost in the sky. The radio's picking up a frequency shift. I'm watching the pieces of the puzzle drift. You were the anchor, but I was the tide. There's nowhere left to run and nowhere to hide. The static is rising, it's filling the room. A beautiful silence, a beautiful doom. We didn't fail it, we just ran out of tune. A couple of sailors abandoned by the moon.
We're fading out on a broken horizon line, wishing the rhythm of the world would finally align. It's a slow motion spiral, a slide in the dark, just a flicker of hope, just a dying out spark.
Don't look for the answers, don't look for the why. We're just two satellites lost in the sky. It's a long, long fade. It's a cold, cold grace.
I'm trying to find
A ghost of your face.
no turning back.
the movie scenes. Just a quiet life we lived in between. I opened the drawer looking for some change. Found a faded paper ink starting to age. Milk, light bulbs and a battery pack, written in your hand, pulling me back. No love letters, no poetry lines, just a grocery list from a different time. We didn't try to make it cinematic, just coffee brewing and a little static. Laundry on the sofa, keys in the bowl, that was the anchor that grounded my soul. Oh, receipts in the drawer, proof that we were real. Not the dramatic highs, just the way we feel. A calendar on the fridge with a circle in blue. Tuesdays and Saturdays, living with you. I'd give up the thunder, I'd give up the roar, to go back to the magic of the receipts in the drawer. Gentle peace. You humming in the kitchen while the kettle would sing. Who knew that the normal could be everything? Time didn't steal it, time took it slow, like the changing of daylight before you know. We didn't try to make it cinematic, just FM radio and little static. Shoes by the bed, your voice in the hall, those quiet little minutes, yeah, they held it all. Oh, receipts in the drawer, drawer. If I could go back to the days we outwore, I wouldn't ask the heavens for a single minute more. I'd just stand in the doorway, bathe in the warm, and realize that the shelter is better than the storm. Just a quiet life, milk and batteries, Tuesdays with you. The ordinary magic, we were real. Hold your name like sorrow. I don't wear it like flows through me more like mercy, like a truth that traveled far. We were never made for always, still we gave each other grace. And the years have not erased you, they just changed the way you stay. What we were did not go under, we just learned a softer sound. Now and then I feel your kindness in the way I let things be, in the way I speak more slowly when the world asks too much of me. You are not a door still open, not a fire I have to save. You are something calm and lasting that I carry without pain. You left me gentle, softer than before, not with empty arms, but with a heart that opens more. I don't need forever to know what love can do. Some loves do not stay beside you, they stay within you. If I never hear your voice again, I will still have heard it true. In the part of me that chooses grace, in the good I learned from you. You were not a dream that failed me, not a night I must outlive. You were one clear kind of blessing, and I still feel what it gives. You left me gentle, stronger than I knew, not with broken pieces, but with something warm and true. I don't need tomorrow to bring me back to you. Some loves do not stay beside us, they stay within
grace that chose to stay. We were never meant to hold on like a vow that time could save. But there was something true between us that did not fade away. What stayed was tender, soft beyond desire, like a song still breathing after it falls quiet. I don't need to find you, I just let it last. Some loves turn to mercy, and mercy lasts. Soft beyond desire, what stayed was tender, and mercy lasts.
Fluorescent hum and a silver spoon. I only came in to dodge the moon. Then the glass door chimed, the cold rushed in, and suddenly I'm looking at where we've been. Your hair is wet, your edges soft. The years have taken the armor off. You look at me, you almost smile, like you found me waiting down 1,000 miles. We say hello like strangers do, careful with the words we choose. My hands are hiding in my coat, trying not to shake, wondering how much truth this night can take. Second time around, let the walls come down. We're not the frightened kids who ran away from this town. No more hiding in the silence, no more playing a part. I'm ready for the slow burn of a steady heart. If love gives us one more chance tonight, I will step into the light. Two coffees poured, the jukebox low, playing a song from a life ago. You trace the rim of your porcelain cup, and I notice all the walls you've given up. You ask me how I've been these days. I say I'm learning to mean the things I say. We laugh at all the wrong turns we made, watching all the bitter memories fade. My heart is hammering a rhythm I can't disguise, looking at the forgiveness in your eyes. Second time around, let the walls come down. We're not the frightened kids who ran away from this town. No more hiding in the silence, no more playing a part. I'm ready for the slow burn of a steady heart. If love gives us one more chance tonight, I will step into the light. I used to think that love was something you had to fight. I left you in the dark because I couldn't handle the bright. Let me be the man I missed, let me clear the wreckage. I wasn't out of love back then, I was out of courage. Second time around, let the walls come down. We're not the frightened kids who ran away from this town. No more hiding in the silence, no more playing a part. I'm ready for the slow burn of a steady heart. If love gives us one more chance tonight, coffee cools. We make no promises, we make no rules. Just the second time around, I won't let you down.
Leading me back to the edge of the night. Your coffee is cold, but the cup is still warm. We're caught in the stillness, the eye of the storm. Don't speak for a minute, don't break the design. Just wanna know that you're still on the line. The world is a whisper, a sound far away. I've got no more reasons, I got nothing to say, but the way that you're breathing, it's the rhythm I need to keep me from leaving. Tracing the lock on a long open door. I don't want the answers, I don't want the truth. I just wanna live in the ghost of the youth. The city is dreaming, the sirens have died, and all of the secrets are locked here inside. The world is a whisper, a sound far away. I've got no more reasons, I've got nothing to say, but the way that you're breathing, it's the rhythm I need to keep me from leaving. Is the rhythm of you.
2 coffees cooling in the midnight heat. Your jacket draped across the vinyl chair. A soft FM playing softly in the air. We used to love like a burning man, always running, looking at the dash. Now I look at you, no need to pretend. This quiet feels like an old friend. I used to let the silence push me away, always the first one to leave, afraid to stay. But your hand on the table is a kind of vow. I don't need the thunder, I want you now. So turn the world down low, let the static fade. We got nothing to prove, we are not afraid. No fireworks, no dramatic light, just a steady glow of us tonight. I'm keeping my promise right here in the slow, bathing in the after hours glow. Yeah, the steady glow. Draw a circle on the coffee rim, and just like that, the whole room goes dim. You ask me softly, where do we go from here? I say nowhere else, I'm staying near. I count your breaths, a rhythm I keep, the safest place before the city sleeps. We miss the season when we were young, but tonight no words are left unsung.
its will to tick. Shadows on the floor are growing thin and thick. I'm staring at the glass, wondering where I've gone. Another midnight visitor, hanging till the dawn. The static in the air is the only sound I know. It tells me all the secrets that I never wanna show. I used to need a voice to fill the hollow space. Now I'm finding comfort in the silence of this place. No need for a melody, no need for a rhyme. Just floating in the middle of a borrowed piece of time. You're not here, and that's alright. I've learned to make a home inside the middle of the night. Everything I lost is everything I see. In the reflection staring back at me. I don't want the noise, I don't want the rush. I just want the heavy, holy, healing kind of So let the radio hiss, let the signal drift away. I'm done with all the colors of a yesterday. There's a peace in the quiet, there's a light in the dark, there's a fire in the embers, even without a spark. I'm not holding on, but I'm not letting go. I'm just a midnight reflection, living in the slow. Just a reflection in the echo chamber. I remember, you remember. Nothing.
Midnight in the terminal, the lights are burning low. I'm watching all the shadows as they start to lose their glow. The payphone in the corner is ringing for a ghost. I'm leaning on the memory that hurts me the most. You're talking from a city where the sky is turning gray. I'm listening to the static, trying hard to find the way. It's a fragile kind of distance. It's a wire made of glass. I'm counting every heartbeat as the seconds slowly pass. The rain against the window is a rhythm I can keep when the world is getting heavy and the city's gone to sleep. We don't need the reasons, we don't need the rhyme. We're just two different pulses caught in a different kind of time. The signal's getting clearer, the air is getting cold. I'm holding on to stories that have never been quite told. It's not a final ending, it's not a brand new start, just the quiet steady thumping of a weary steady heart. Oh, we're dancing in the rain on a signal in the dark, searching for the shadow, searching for the spark. It's a velvet kind of frequency, adrift into the blue. I'm losing every corner of the life I knew with you. Don't tell me that it's over, don't look for the light. We're just two lonely signals in the middle of the night. Skyline is a promise that is hanging by a thread. I'm tired of the noise and the things that go unsaid. You're somewhere in the static, a flicker on the screen, a piece of golden sunlight in the middle of the machine. The morning is a rumor, the dawn is just a phase. We're wandering together through these indigo days. Can you hear the hum? Can you hear the beat? We're the only ones walking on this empty winding street. We're the only ones left. We're dancing in the rain on a signal in the dark, searching for the shadows, searching for the spark. It's a velvet kind of frequency, drifting to the blue. I'm losing every corner of the life I knew with you. Don't tell me that it's over, don't look for the light. We're just two lonely signals in the middle of the night. Just a signal in the rain. Let it go, let it fade. You don't come back like heartache, you come back light and slow, like
time could never take. Somewhere in the fade, you still shine. Not enough to break me, just enough to stay in mind. Like a dream that lost its colors, but kept the sweetest shade. There is still a part of you, somewhere in the fade. We were never made for keeping what was only meant to bloom. Still your tenderness is living in the mercy I give room. I don't call it missing, I don't call it goodbye. I just know the heart grows different when a true love passes by. Somewhere in the fade, you still shine. Not enough to pull me under, just enough to soften time. Like a song that leaves its meaning long after it is played. There is still a part of us, somewhere in the fade. If I never hear your name again, I will still have known it well. In the way I hold the silence now, in the way I wish you well. You are not a wound behind me, you are not a love I lost. You were one clear kind of feeling time could dim but never cross. Somewhere in the fade, you still shine. Like the last warmth after evening, soft against the inner light. Not enough to call me backward, just enough to make me stay. With the beautiful thing we were, somewhere in the fade. You still shine. Somewhere in the fade. Tuning the void of a world destroyed by the silence of the air and the presence of a prayer. No names in the static, just a pulse erratic, searching for a frequency to set the spirit free. It's a lonely kind of art, breaking the rhythm of the heart. One more flicker
grace in this unforgotten space. Drifting in the cold of a story half told, dissolving in the sound where the quiet is profound. A masterpiece of stone in a world we've outgrown, filtering the light of a long forgotten night. Higher, beyond the wire, the signal is the only fire. Caught on the hollow back, lost in the blue, searching for a version of the truth that's through. A silver vibration, a late night call into the shadows where we tuning in, fading out into the dark. You don't come back as heartache, you don't arrive that way. You move through me more gently now, like kindness on my name. What we were has lost its sharpness, not the truth of what it meant. Some loves leave the door behind them, still they bless the one they left. No, I don't call that losing, not after all these years. It feels more like a quiet strength than anything like tears. I can hear you in my patience, in the way I let things land, in the way I stay a little longer when someone needs my hand. We were never made for always, but we were real enough to leave a better kind of ache that turned itself to love. You are gentle on my name, gentle on my spirit, like a low and steady melody. Only the heart can hear it. I don't need you back, I just need what stayed. You are gentle on my name, in that quiet way. There are nights I feel the distance, not as emptiness or blame, just the sense that something beautiful once moved
that never really strayed. You are gentle on my name, gentle on my spirit, like the last warmth after evening, soft enough to live with. I don't need the past to be more than what it gave. You are gentle on my name, and that still stays. Gentle on my name, and that still stays. Woven in the grain of a soft and amber rain, tracing every spark through the velvet of the dark. No echoes in the room, only shadows in the blue, submerged in every hue of a resonance so true. It's a shiver of a star, healing every scar, caught between the lines where the silence aligns. We are the amber resonance, drifting in the glow, in a frequency of dreams where the heavy spirits go. Beautiful surrender, slow and silver grace, floating on the edges of a long forgotten space. Oh, let the static hold us, let the rhythm be our guide, in the deep and holy pulse of the analog tide, dissolving in the haze of a labyrinth of days. Nothing left to find in the colors left behind. A masterpiece of light in the hollow of the night, fading in the blur of the version that we were. Slowing down in the sound, let the signal be found. We are the amber resonance, drifting in the glow, in a frequency of dreams where the heavy spirits go. A beautiful surrender, a slow and silver grace, floating on the edges of a long forgotten space. Amber resonance, fading into gold. Stories yet untold. Some loves leave without a noise. Still they never really fade. They become a softer color in the way your heart is shaped. You are not the ache I carry, not the shadow of a flame. You are something calm and lasting that I never had to name. Time took all the sharper edges, left the mercy, left the grace. And what we were keeps moving through me in a slow and steady wave. You still linger like a light after all the bright has fallen, like a low and faithful chorus I can hear without you calling. I don't need to turn around, I don't need to ask you why. Some loves go and still linger like a light. There are days I feel your kindness in the way I let things be, in the way I hold the silence when the silence speaks to me. We were never built for forever, still we gave the truest part. And the years have only softened what stays living in my heart. Not enough to pull me under, just enough to let me know love can change its form completely and still glow. If I never say your name again, I will still have known it well, in the way I love more gently now, in the way I wish you well. You are not a door that closed, you are not a dream denied. You are one clear kind of beauty that the soul keeps deep inside. You still linger like a light when the song turns low and tender, like the last warmth in the evening, like a truth I still remember. I don't need to hold you now, I just let the feeling rise. Some loves go and still linger like a light. Still linger like a light. Still linger like a light.
The city looks like diamonds scattered on a velvet floor. I'm standing in the hallway, staring at the door. The radio is weeping, picking up a ghost of sound. I'm waiting for the moment when the rhythm can be found. You're talking from a distance, a voice I used to know. The signal's getting heavy and the tempo's getting slow. We're tracing out the outlines of a life we didn't keep, tangled in the silence while the world is fast asleep. The dashboard light is flickering, soft and amber glow. I'm letting go of everything that I'm supposed to know. Your shadows in the glass, a reflection thin and pale. We're just two different stories riding out the final trail. The frequency is shifting, the air is getting cold. I'm holding on to stories that will never quite be told. It's not a grand surrender, it's not a final stand, just the simple, gentle pressure of your ghost upon my hand. Oh, static on the line, but I hear you breathing in, caught in the middle where the endings all begin. It's a slow motion, a slide into the haze, living for the beauty of our indigo days. Don't look at the dial, don't look at the truth, we're just the rhythm of our wasted golden youth. Shedding all the baggage, I'm shedding all the fear. I'm finally finding out that I'm exactly where I'm here. The city's just a circuit, humming in the dark. I'm just the echo, baby, you're the dying spark. The morning is a rumor, the dawn is just a phase. We're wandering together through these long and hollow days. Oh, static on the line, but I hear you breathing in, caught in the middle where the endings all begin. It's a slow motion, a slide into the haze, living for the beauty of our indigo days. Don't look at the dial, don't look at the truth, we're just the rhythm of our wasted golden youth. If the road ends tomorrow, would it make a sound? Or would we just be whispers scattered on the ground? I don't want the forever, I don't want the claim, I just want the silence and the ghost within the frame. It's all just static, it's all just light, dancing through the middle of the neon night. Oh, static on the line, but I hear you breathing in, caught in the middle where the endings all begin. It's a slow motion, a slide into the haze, living for the beauty of our indigo days. Don't look at the dial, don't look at the truth, we're just the rhythm of our wasted golden youth. Just the static dawn. I'm driving through the silence just to see where it has gone. The radio is whispering a language made of rust. I'm trading all my certainties for particles of dust. The street is just a river, a path that we once shared. I'm looking for the pieces of the ghosts that we prepared. You're etched into the window pane, a silhouette in white. I'm holding on to nothing in the middle of the light. The tires hum a melody, a low and steady sound. I'm walking on the ceiling, I'm walking on the ground. It's not the way you're leaving, it's not the way you stayed. It's just the vivid color of the mess that we have made. The signal's getting weaker, the air is getting cold. I'm just the after image of a story we've been told. It's a slow motion, a slide into the gray. I'm waiting for the colors to finally wash away. Oh, we're dancing in the after image, caught in the blur, fading through the layers of the person that we were. It's a rhythm of a memory, a pulse within the skin. I don't know where you went now, or where I should begin. So keep it moving, stay, keep it in the slow. Just two different colors in the neon afterglow. I see you at the corner, but you're only made of light, a reflection of the morning, a trick of a night. We never made a bargain, we never made a stand, just the simple honest pressure of a ghost upon my hand. The city is a mirror, it's turning into gold. I'm reading all the chapters that we never meant to hold. Oh, I guess it is the after image, stays. Street lights flashing rhythm on your face. You're looking at the dashboard, I'm looking at the road. We used to know exactly where the story goes. You wear my old jacket, but it fits you different now. We lost the magic trick, but we made it through somehow. We didn't crash and burn, we just ran out of track. And looking at you now, I wouldn't take it back. So let the cassette play and let the ribbon unwind. We had a good run, we had a beautiful time. I don't need to fix it, I don't need it to stay. Some loves are just summers that slowly fade away. Turn the radio up, watch the city lights blur. I'm honoring the ghost of who we were. You smile at a joke that I didn't even say. We've got a muscle memory that doesn't wash away. The corner store is closing, the neon sign is dead, but the golden years we had are playing in my head. You ask me if I'm okay, your voice is soft and clear. I nod and say I'm learning the art of being here. No broken glass, no bitter words to yell, just two old lovers wishing each other well. We didn't crash and burn, we just ran out of track. And looking at your eyes, I wouldn't take it back. So let the cassette play, let the ribbon unwind. We had a good run, we had a beautiful time. I don't need to fix it, I don't need it to stay. Some loves are just summers that slowly fade away. Turn the radio up, watch the city lights blur. I'm honoring the ghost of who we were. It's not a failure if it ends with grace. It's not a tragedy to leave this place. You were the right song, just the wrong year. I'm glad we took the ride, I'm glad we ended here. So let the cassette play, let the ribbon unwind. We had a good run, we had a beautiful time. I don't need to fix it, I don't need it to stay. Some loves are just summers that slowly fade away. Turn the radio up, watch the city lights blur. I'm honoring the ghost of who we were. Yeah, let it play. Watch the summer fade away.